It's Thursday night, January 28th, playing the Hart Bridge Club game with Emma. Last week we had a 57% game. Let's keep it up. So this is a hand where I don't know if I like preempting because I'm so major focused in both majors. A one heart opening isn't the worst thing in the world. I think I'd rather open this one heart playing precision than open it two hearts and potentially miss out on a spade fit. So I'm keeping that open, and of course I'll be conservative with my next action. Now, I hope you living 5 minutes in the past are having, or I guess future, maybe, are having an excellent time. Mm. So that's semi-forcing. I'm here on a bit two hearts because I have shape, I have six hearts. Doesn't say anything about extras, and I definitely don't have extras here. I just feel I have too many control cards and too many major cards to open a weak two hearts. And I've definitely got too much going on to pass. Now, there's a good chance partner's going to respond. One no trump should limit her hand to non-game values, but it's possible that she's upgrading her hand on the basis of me having that extra heart length. So we might be able to do well based on shape here, and that'll make me feel good about opening at the one level with this kind of hand. There's a lot more playing strength if I hit partner with a heart fit than the point count would suggest. All right, so the opening leads a club. Now partner has two hearts, ace of diamonds, with six clubs. That nine of clubs could be a doubleton or it could be a singleton. The eight and five of clubs are still outstanding. In terms of losers, I have a heart loser I can't avoid. The ace of spades I can't avoid. And the ace of clubs I can't avoid. So if clubs are splitting badly, and I think the right thing to do is probably to duck here, because West might play East for a singleton club, regardless of whether West has three or four clubs here. So I expect West to play the ace of clubs, regardless of whether West holds the jack or not. So I'm going to play low here. I'm not going to get rid of my king of clubs because I think I might need to run this club suit. Rather than trying to rough spades and dummy, which seems like a difficult exercise, what I'm going to do is play a couple rounds of hearts, then start trying to run clubs. The one potential obstacle is a blockage of the suit. So the spade play here, I know that West would never underlead the ace of spades here. So I'm just going to duck here. Um, and what this might do is if East wins and then plays the ace of spades, I have some protection in the next round of spades. But East won that trick with a 10. I don't think West has queen jack of spades. So I think it's likely East has ace jack 10 of spades. West had the queen. Now, West didn't play a club back. So here's the eight of clubs. This confirms to me that clubs are probably 3-2. So here, I'm going to win my king of clubs. I'm going to play hearts, I think starting with the king and then finishing with the ace. And then the ace of diamonds will act as an entry to dummy if the opponents decide to rough in. Uh, if hearts are 4-1, I'm down. I can live with that. Nobody doubled in, making it less likely that hearts are 4-1 here. All right, so we've landed 3-2 hearts. Now all I have to do is run the clubs, pitching spades. And if West roughs in, then West wins that trick. That's it. Interesting, East actually had three clubs. I thought that would be West with the club length, but I guess East picked a club. Now, I'm pretty sure that one of the Queen Jack or Ten of Hearts are outstanding. I wasn't exactly watching those spots, so it's possible that one of them still has one of those high hearts, but maybe they dropped them on stuff. I don't know. I'll find out. All right, I'll just claim the rest. So I think that's going to be a good score. Four hearts making. Partner had a pretty strong hand, so I expect the field to be in four hearts. But even when you say the field is in four hearts, that might mean 60% of the field is in four hearts and 40% of the field is off doing whatever. And you can see I'm just down to high trump and an ace, and they don't accept the claim. It makes it really frustrating to. Um, hmm. So I think there was a problem there. I think probably um, if West roughs in on the third round of clubs and plays a spade, I'm in trouble. And there might be a way to avert that. But it didn't happen, so I'm good. I actually didn't see that coming for some reason, even though it's, a likely problem on the hand. So while there is a 5-minute delay, I will see your chat messages, so maybe you have a better idea about how to handle that. So over two clubs, I have a good hand with good club support. This is clearly a hand that needs to raise. I bid three clubs here, but I can't bid more than that. I expect partner to have a good hand, but without a spade stopper, without a side suit or shortness, I can't bid more than three clubs here. So that's my bid. Two no trump would be natural, but I can't bid that either. Now, with the king of diamonds offside, Gibb might think this is down. So if I look at the double dummy, indeed, this is down on best defense. So on the club lead, which helped me because it set up the club suit, the ace was fine, and the spade return was also a good return. And then the passive play of another club, also good. So partner here, 13 points. That's fine. I have 10. We're in our 10-card fit. This is going to be, I think, a normal contract. And there's two spade losers, two heart losers, one diamond loser. We might be able to avoid one or both of the red suit losers through a finesse. Nothing interesting in this hand. But yes, when I played the hearts this way, instead of retaining low heart and dummy and roughing a spade, I allowed the person holding the person with short clubs holding long hearts to rough in and attack my spades. Fortunately, West decided to pitch twice on my clubs, which was an error. So I got lucky. I thought the fields would be in four hearts making. I guess I just misjudged the hand. Most people, I think, are actually going to be down for four. So this should be an excellent result. So one finesse doesn't work. The hard finesse can be averted if the opponents cash their ace king of spades first, but we'll see if that happens. And either East is going to play a spade and then daring partner to pitch a heart and not rough, or East is going to shift to hearts here. If East continued spades, I would assume that East probably has the ace of hearts and rough it anyway. If East shifts to hearts, you throw the king of hearts in the air and you pray. And you pray that West doesn't continue hearts. Perfectly normal result. They can make a hard part score for sure. They probably have two diamond losers and a club and a spade. So I think they can make three hearts. I don't know if it'll be good for us, but I don't think it'll be terrible. And you can see the field is taking either 10 or 9 tricks in hearts. We're lucky to take 10 tricks and be in 4 hearts. So we get a share of the top there, which makes sense. This last one is going to be probably average. We're in a normal spot, but we took a minus. The opponents didn't overbid, but it's hard to overbid on 12 opposite 5. So I think that probably the majority of all pairs are going to be in 3 clubs here. Yeah, as I expected. Most people are in three clubs. There's a couple alternative results. Ultimately, we end up in the middle. So I think this is a three-board round. This is the last hand of the round. My spade suit is not fantastic, but white on red, especially when partners passed, I have a prime weak jump over call here. And this is, if you haven't seen a lot of these, you might think, well, this is a really weak and bad bid. But the colors, the fact that partners passed, even the Jack 10-9 of spades, the extra shape, all of those speak towards taking action here. So I think an expert would bid two spades here as well. Even a club player might count your points in spades specifically and decide this hand is best left passed. East's double here, by all means, should be some kind of negative double. West probably won't convert. I have length in spades, and you can see West bids three hearts. And I expect them to find their game now. It's probably four hearts. All right, so they've bid up to four hearts. I doubt West will take any further action. I need to pick a lead. So the spade lead is basically with Jack 10-9 leading against a suit contract. It's like leading nothing. I'm going to set up no tricks. It doesn't do anything. The Queen of Clubs is an active lead, and it's a lead that's better double dummy than it is single dummy, because that Queen of Clubs is much more likely to win a trick single dummy than double dummy. I think rather than lead a spade or a club, I'm actually going to lead a diamond here, because I think that if we have a future source of tricks, it's probably in diamonds. And the Queen of Clubs is too risky. So I feel good about my lead choice here. Looking at that spade stack and dummy, I'm glad I didn't lead a spade, unless partner has spade void, and I'll be really sad. And holding queen small of clubs, I'm also glad I didn't lead my queen of clubs. If West has a holding like king jack of clubs, that gives away the club guess. Look at that star lead. Now, a problem here, if partner is expecting me to have something like a doubleton diamond, partner's going to be disappointed. So we might get a situation where partner not holding the 8 of diamonds ends up finessing my 10. This should be suit preference. So I'm going to play my lowest spade here, which hopefully will clue partner into playing clubs instead of diamonds. With the 8 of diamonds, I would ask for a diamond play. But without it, actually, partner won with the queen. I should have probably encouraged diamonds there, because the king knocks out the ace, my 10 grows up. So West thought about it and put in the jack. I think at this point now I have to play a club, hope partner has the ace. Nope. If I ask for a diamond instead of a club, and partner plays a diamond, we knock out the ace, but I'm not convinced that we're actually able to win a diamond trick because the king queen of spades are already set up. This is a really good salad. Hey, welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed your message earlier. I just don't have the chat immediately visible. I'll pull it up in a sec. I know it's 5 minutes behind, and it might be you screaming into the wind, but I appreciate your contributions to the conversation. Yeah, so West had a pretty solid club holding there. It's possible that if West decides to play clubs differently, maybe starting with ace king, the opponents make 5. So this might be a decent board for us. If the field's making 5, I still don't know if that's what's happening. All right. On the way to 70.01%. God willing. And I think they have hearts left, but there's the King of Diamonds. So that is very strange. I thought partner had the King of Diamonds, and I thought I blundered by not telling partner to continue diamonds. But it looks like West just didn't take the King of Diamonds. Yeah, so here, the heartbreak meant that this contract can't make. Four hearts down, two is the next result for us. Mm-hmm. Bit of a strange round. Board one, obviously good for us. Board two, we'll see how average it ends up being. The square in the middle, we'll take that. And this should be close to top. Interesting, it's not. But I guess there are worse contracts one could be in than four of a major. Quite the range. Hmm, good stuff. Now, I'm a lucky guy today because it's my birthday. Mm, my friends were nice enough to treat me to a nice delivery meal, um, which is, a good gift idea because it's not something I would ever get myself, but something I really appreciate. And so it's nice for a change to have some food that isn't, either made by me or be like fast food. So this is a really nice change, and I'm enjoying a lot of goat cheese. Love goat cheese. So good round for us. On to the next. All right. It's Elad and Thierry. Elad plays with Emma on Tuesdays. Definitely Elad's play varies in quality. Thierry always gets us. All right, so time to open a Precision 1 Diamond here. I have longer clubs, but playing Precision, often you ignore your 5-card club suit and then bid a diamond. My follow-up action is 2 clubs with his hand, showing the minors. And that would be over partners 1 heart or 1 spade response. Over the 2 spade overcall, which I'm sure they play as a weak jump overcall, partners double is take a double. We don't play negative free bids over 2 spades here. So I think 3 hearts would be forcing. Of course, I'd be happy to hear 3 hearts. Over that, I just go 4 because I have great support for a 5-card heart suit. Over double, I can't really bid my hearts. Partner with 5 probably just bids 3 hearts. So I'm going to bid 3 clubs. Mm. But here's a situation where I have to decide if I want to take further action. Both of them are weak. I don't have a spade stopper. Partner doubled. Um, I think what I'll do is bid 4 clubs. And this might be the wrong call, but I feel like my hand is much more suit focused with my aces, my king, my singleton. In no trump, even if partner has a spade stopper, we might not be making too much of anything. So partner should read my hand for the minors here. And partner's 4 hearts here, I'm interpreting as a heart suit here. And I don't feel the need to take further action because I have fantastic heart calls. It's possible, yeah. So partner must have interpreted the double as being the alternative to a three hearts, probably negative free bid. Or our partner maybe interpreted this as a stronger sequence than bidding three hearts directly, even if three hearts. Well, I mean, either way, we're in our correct contract. Six hearts is possible, but unlikely. I think four hearts is definitely a much more reasonable contract because six hearts on a diamond lead, uh, you need to pick up the heart suit for no losers and then manage the clubs such that you can pitch your diamond losers. It's not an easy spot, so four hearts is the place to be. Will the field be there? Probably. It's also possible the field is in five hearts because the opponents do have a 10 card spade fit. And given that they have a 10 card spade fit, people following the law of total tricks might decide that they want to bid four spades. Over four spades, we probably compete to five hearts just because we have control focused hands and yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think in four spades we have. I wasn't watching the hearts too closely to see what their heart division was, but I think we probably have two, three, four, five, at least five tricks on defense. So it might be the right call to double and defend four spades. So Emma has decided to finesse Thierry for the Queen of Clubs. It's the correct decision. The Queen of Clubs seems to be held with three little ones, so now Emma's roughing out the Queen of Clubs. She's going to cross the Ace of Diamonds and dummy and pitch that last diamond on the Ten of Clubs, making a large number of tricks. Still, four hearts is the correct contract. At match points, you are rewarded for making and taking those over tricks. And yeah, the fact that the club suit was picked up and no diamonds were lost means that this is going to be an excellent score. Unfortunately, everybody else is making six here. I didn't see six as being a particularly obvious result. Anyway, next hand, I've got a classic week two opening bid, so that's what I'm going to open. Six spades, less than opening points, good quality suit. At these colors, this suit is just perfect. But the opponents do not remain silent, and it's now their auction. After partner passes, I would expect neither of us to bid for the rest of the auction. So it looks like Elad's chosen to no trump. I do not know if they play Lebensoll here. This is one of those situations where you really want to, because to no trump showing sort of a weaker hand and then the three level bid showing better values is, I would say, much more useful than just claiming the no trump spot. Partner has chosen to lead the King of Clubs here. And according to our rules on King leads, what do? Unblock or suit preference, I think. It is. Thank you. I have to decide what to play here. I mean, I have suit preference for spades, obviously, so I want partner to play spades. I would not be surprised if partner is fresh out of the spade suit. We also play reverse Smith a trick too, so I'm going to play high-low on these diamonds. Partner should hopefully interpret that to mean I don't like your clubs. Really good salad. Again, partner very clearly struggling and not playing on spades here. I think this club duck here is probably because partner started with 5 of the ace king. I'm just hoping that I have a third club and an entry. I don't, but it's a risk worth taking. I haven't denied that holding. So now the opponents are going to run their diamonds. Okay, partner did have a spade, which is interesting. Um, I don't think partner has another one. Now, I definitely don't need to hold on to these spades, even if East has spade length. I need to retain this queen of hearts. I expect a heart up to the 9, something like that. Hmm. I don't need to give honest count here. The 8 would be an honest count card. I'm hoping some fooling happens. The ace is 1, and Elad is just down to ace and 3 little spades at this point. So I'm going to get 3 tricks at the end, and this contract's going to make. Had partner cashed her other high club earlier in the hand, that's just one fewer trick for me to win at the end. So no harm done, from what I can tell. And I do have an outside entry in hearts, but I don't think that we can beat this. Just looking at the opponent's hands, they have 4 diamond tricks all day, 3 tricks in hearts and clubs, that's 7. The ace of spades is 8. And the question is, where does 9 come from? And you have a few choices. I think the most reasonable is probably just play on hearts repeatedly, or win your 10 of clubs. Either way, the opponents are going to take 9 tricks and no trump. Over 1 diamond, I have a 1 speed overcall. I do have 4 hearts. I might be able to introduce that later, but it's probably unlikely. I don't really have a second bid. My hand's not that strong. So Elad bid 1 no trump, and I assume they play negative doubles. That usually denies a 4-card heart suit. Partner's raised to 2 spades, so she should have at least 3 spades. The question is, if Thierry bids with a West hand, am I worth another call? West's most likely bid here is something like 3 diamonds. Now, I don't know. I do have a little bit of shape. So actually, Thierry's offering in clubs here. Now, because he's bid no trump, and we have spades, I don't know. I feel like competing to 3 spades here is a perfectly reasonable call. And 3 spades here is purely competitive because I have forcing bids available if I wanted to do something like bid strong or invite. So I'm in 3 spades. I think we're probably down 1, but I'm happy to play for down 1 if they're making 110. Okay, so partner has some stuff. We have a heart fit in addition to our spade fit. Let's count losers. So we have the ace of clubs to lose along with a diamond. We can't really get rid of those. There's very little chance of us avoiding a heart loser. That's 3. And then we seem to have 2 spade losers coming. So that's not so good because I think we have plenty of defensive tricks against 3 clubs. 1 club, 2 hearts, spade, a diamond. That's 5. So we might need a miracle make here. Let's remember, West has opened, bid freely at the 3 level, and showed both minors. Let's give West 10 high guard points in the minors. East found a response. That probably includes most of the spade points. Now, because hearts are 4-4 and not 3-3, there aren't really good prospects of something like a strip and end play in the heart suit itself. But if I can coerce them into playing hearts, I might do well. So that smells like a stiff. And if so, to watch my back. going to run the risk of it being a doubleton. Okay, so it's not. Elad has, I think, king, 7 left of spades. Well, there's the king. So now Elad is just down to the 7 of spades. The question is, do I draw it and forget about the club suit? It's interesting. Hmm. I was hoping Elad would fly up with a high diamond there, but it did not happen. Now I have to remember, because I have the brain of a goldfish, um, if both high diamond owners are gone or just one of them. So obviously the king was just played there. The previous diamond trick was one. Yeah, okay. Not foolish. Okay. Now, as I said before, not a great result necessarily because of the pretty obvious 5 losers and 3 clubs. So we'll see how it fares. It certainly beats defending 2 clubs. And yeah, 3 spades always down. I think 2 clubs is always making exactly. Actually, looks like you can do some damage against it. The killing defense is probably get north. Well, you can't really get north a diamond rough. Maybe it's some kind of funky line where you keep dummy off a lead. You can score an extra club trick or a diamond. Not obvious. So let's see how this round went. We had a pretty good first round. Board 4 I thought was pretty solid for us, but it looks like almost everybody in 4 Hertz is taking 12 tricks. So it ends up being not so excellent for us, just above average. Board 5, we let them make 3-0. 3-0 is always there. And I think it's a pretty clear contract, but I guess I'm completely wrong about that. It's 15 opposite 8, and I guess that's too aggressive for most of the field. Most people are passing with East, and then with West, I don't know if they're bidding 2-0 Trump or something. I guess they can't really bid that because of the lack of spade stoppers, so West will always double, and then East makes some kind of call over 2 spades. Looks like there's a lot of 3 diamonds bidders, which is an underbid with this hand. It again speaks to the fact that if you're, you can see at this table, this is a leave and sell auction. I probably would just bid 3 diamonds here because I think the hand's a little stronger. You've got the ace of spades, probably opposite shortness. It's useful. You've got the king of hearts, a working card, and your diamonds are probably going to hit a fit too. So I would have been more aggressive with the east hand if I played leave and sell. A few pairs do here, um, but it seems that they all sign off in 3 diamonds. They never find out about the spade stop. and they missed 3-0. So our opponent's daring on board 5 got them to a great contract that we can't really touch. And then this last one, we were a little too aggressive. As it turns out, we have plenty of defense and not as much offense. But it's not going to be a fatal result. I expect that there's going to be a lot of folks going down 1 and things. Some people get to buy it at 2 spades. We were not so lucky. Even beating 3 clubs by 1 trick, not as good as making 2 spades. So we can't recover very many match points from that board, and the opponents are competing as they should. Tasty. Hope you enjoy the salad stream. It's Andrew and Kyle. Bad round for us. We didn't play that bad. Bad round for us. 8 count, nothing worth opening here. Some people basically always open their 3rd suit 1 diamonds. I don't consider that particularly. I don't know. If you're disclosing a range where you're opening diamond, it should be that range most of the time. Hands outside of that range should usually not make that bid. So if you're always opening your 8 counts 1 diamond and 3rd seat, and your official announcement is like 10 plus or 11 plus, you're not disclosing anything. So I prefer to pass with these kind of 8 counts, and so I do, and I don't. Anyway. What? Now, you can get in a lot of trouble if you do too much assuming. But sometimes your assumptions are correct. So there you go. Let's take a look at this auction. Just back a bit. Partner passed. That's important to note. Each should have 6 hearts here. I have really no choice but to fly king here. And holding 3 spades of the 9 and seeing that spade suit and dummy. We're in a lot of trouble here on defense. I think we just need to cash out, probably. Question is where? So after partner has chosen to lead hearts, well, what's she avoiding? She probably has something like a king jack of spades, a queen of diamonds, or maybe the ace of diamonds, king of clubs. There's a lot of reasons she'd lead a random trump when you don't really feel like leading anything else. So maybe partner has the ace of diamonds, I don't know. Is there any club holding she could have that could yield 3 tricks on defense? If she's got king small, then, well, I'm never getting in outside the club suit, so I don't really have to worry about that. I think all I have to do is just give accurate count, don't fall asleep. Which, easier said than done. I've been awake for about 36 hours now, so. Well, that's terrifying. Oh, wow. And this partner did have the king, but not worth anything. This might take, what's a high number? 11 tricks? Now, I have been known to hold up a king or two in my time, but I don't know if I've ever done that against Andrew East here. So Andrew's not thinking twice about whether or not I have the king. I've definitely done it against Kyle, and so Kyle might be afraid to take the second finesse. But of course, holding 3, you sort of have to take it. Oh, there's a diamond pitch. I still don't know if partner has a diamond winner because I haven't been paying close enough attention. Oh, well, there you go. Like, party over. Making 7, 6, yeah, 7. Oh, they didn't bid it. It's really hard to. I don't blame them at all. But this is a normal result. Anybody who takes 680 is going to be very sad there. Oh, geez, Louise. Jeez Louise. They're not even in game. They're not even in game. What malarkey is this? What malarkey is this? Sorry, I had to say that. It's inappropriate for me to make comments about the last hand, but anybody? Oh, okay. We got a few gamers in there. A stop comes after game, not before game. It really is. They had the whole package there. It's just like a claimer 13 trick, um, 13 trick game, and it's a stone cold 0. Oh, okay. Let's think about this one. West probably 5-5 in majors, East with minors, some part tolerance preference. There's a hand I lead a major because I got the minors backed up. The spades. I'm under a bit of pressure in terms of the squeeze situations. This is probably correct. Oh, sorry. Should have passed and then thought. But those dummies interesting. So again, minors Hart preference, but it's actually stronger than I expected. I don't think East took any super strong actions. East did bid 2/1, but still very strong. I guess 3 dimes after 2 clubs is strong. This 2 of clubs here should be club super preference, but of course holding the ace jack. What really can partner have besides queen small? Maybe queen third. Partner has queen small, we might get another club trick, but the opponents are so loaded in diamonds, and the hearts are all positioned well, the diamonds are positioned well for what it's worth. So there's one club pitch. I think Kyle probably has more club in hand, so I don't think that we can really do anything by leading clubs, but here comes the partial cross rough. I didn't lead a trump. I didn't want to pickle one of my partner's trumps, but happens. Now, if Kyle started with 5 spades, I think partner should have 1 more spade in hand. I need to hold on to these guys, and at least that, I think there's 1 more club in hand. The rest of it not super important, but I'll hold on to these diamonds because they're winners. And unfortunately, Kyle with both the king and queen of spades means my jack falls. Now I think I can rough in if I'm paying attention. Yeah. Interesting. Think and then low indicates a likely queen presence. So Let me give this a think. The spades are all good, so I just have to hope partner's got a heart rough. Interesting. Well, nothing to that one. Another dull hand where the opponents are the only pair bidding a sensible contract and doing a sensible thing. I guess we got one extra trick, but with hearts 4-1, it's easy to drop a trick there. Now, only 8, I'm passing. What? Oh, somebody else has joined the party. Looks like it's Peggy and Ron. Good on Peggy and Ron to save us from a stone cold 0. We'll take our half a match point. And I'm going to double here. I have the suits, and I have a half decent hand. Why not tell partner that? Let Emma bid 2 spades if she wants, or even 3 diamonds. Alrighty. Well, there goes that plan. Looks like Kyle's blasted up to 4 hearts. I'm only waiting just because it's a pause. Sorry, a skip bid, and it's appropriate to wait a little bit of time before passing after a skip bid. The question here is, what do I lead? The 2 obvious choices are the club doubleton and the spade. And the answer is neither, because Emma's decided to come in with 4 spades here. I've bid by hand. She should know that this is the kind of hand I have. I'm passed, so I'm not going to have a fantastic hand. I'm wondering if this 4 spades action is due to some extreme, something like heart shortness. Aren't these colors? It's very attractive to sacrifice. And we're not in a force here, and I'm passing with my minimum offensive and defensive values. And the question here is now, does partner's repeated spade bids make a spade lead less or more attractive? I'm going to go with more. The reason for that is partner did not overcall 1 spade. So partner probably doesn't have 5 spades. Partner probably only has 4. And if partner has 4 spades, there's no reason not to start attacking that suit. So I'm going to lead my third best spade and see what's up. So dummy hits with a flat 14. Andrew had raised hearts, which makes sense. They don't play, I don't know if they play support redoubles, but 2 hearts here was probably understood as showing 4. Now, partner would not bid spades twice without at least one of the ace or queen, so I'm confident in underleading my king-jack in this situation. The queen of spades in a no-trump contract is, I think I accidentally clicked on 5 hearts there, is sometimes a discovery play from ace-queen against a suit contract. You'd always just win your ace in case the king is singleton. So, we've established 1 spade trick for us. The ace of diamonds is a likely winner, barring something weird happening with clubs. I'm going to high-low here. Hopefully partner knows some suit preference hints from that. Partner's also high-load. That king of clubs is a useful card. So now I have a probable cashing king of spades and a probable cashing ace of diamonds. I think partner probably bids 2 spades with 6 spades to the queen. So this king of spades must be safe to cash. And now I can continue doing what I want. Try to hit partner with a high diamond, but party's over, so it's down 1. The 4 spades bid by partner, extremely good, very tactical. How does 4 spades do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers. It's down 2 doubled, so an excellent bid by partner. And the 4 spade bid also helped me on my lead, because partner would often bid 2 spades there without the ace or queen. But partner would never bid that way without at least one of those cards. But I also knew that partner couldn't have six spades, and if partner had five, I knew partner couldn't have six spades to bid that way, so I knew the spade lead was safe. So hopefully board 9 will make up for the previous two boards. You can see this east-west that we played against was the only pair to be pushed to the 5 level, and were rewarded as a result. Board 8, we let 4 hearts make 5 for a middling board. And then we've already talked about board 7 and the travesty that is the opponents doing a normal thing and getting a fantastic result. Them getting a fantastic result, I should say. If you get a fantastic result, that's just the luck of Ridge balancing out. I didn't actually confirm this, but Emma's streaming too. So maybe we'll have a chance to review the streams. And I don't know if this round will take us back above 50, but it would be nice to be there. I've already had a beer tonight, so I don't need a second. I just need a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Had a lot of food. This meal that my friends got me for my birthday, a very fancy and large meal with a lot of different components to it. And the most largest and most fillingest component is one that I haven't even touched yet because it's the dessert portion. Don't know exactly what it is. I think it might be a cheesecake or a tiramisu. Well, it was on the menu, but I need to take a look at it. You know what? Why don't I do that? Sure, why not? And now I'm realizing I didn't actually finish the beer that I started. So dessert is not listed here, but there's various different components to the meal that I scarfed down like a pig out of the takeout container. Cheers. Feels good. This is a American Pale Ale by Toronto's East Side Brewing Company. Is it East Side? East something. It's a good beer. It matched the meal, which was little seafood, little lamb, some salads. All right, so that round balanced out to a little above average for us, which we'll take. And hi to the ops. H-I, exclamation mark. There we go. I am... What do I have? I'm in fourth chair. I have 12 high, good 5-card diamond suit. I do have a choice. If it comes around to me in fourth chair, it usually doesn't. Somebody's going to open a heart. The question is who? Looks like it's East. And now my decision is, can I afford to bring this diamond suit up at the 2 level? There's a school of thought that's very conservative about overcalling at the 2 level. And I sort of belong to it. However, I don't think we're going to buy this. I think the opponents are going to bid their majors, take control of the hand. but I'd much, much rather a diamond lead than partner leading from queen jack third or something of clubs. So if anything, a lead direct is going to be really useful for my bid here. Now, partner's actually come up with 3 diamonds here. Now, if partner remembers that we play Tuno Trump here as basically a super weak raise and 3 diamonds is a pretty solid raise, then partner's actually got decent defense. But I'm already stretching for my 2 diamond bid. I don't really have another call on me. And I don't have extra shape. Just diamond power, really. If they go 4 hearts, I don't know how that turns out, but it looks like they're stopping in 3. And if you push the opponents to the 3 level, often that's enough. Partner's leading a diamond here. I know partner's got diamond support. I don't know if it's 3 or 4, but I can cash up to 2 diamonds. I can also shift to trump, and if partner has one of the ace or king, we might be able to draw dummies trump and not have to give up roughs. So I'm going to win with my cheapest available diamond. See if the 2 appears. The 2 would give me a hint as to what partner's leading from. Partner's probably leading from 3 here. So I see some value in playing on hearts. I do have a spade stopper, so I might be able to prevent the spades from running and being pitches for, say, losing clubs that are slow in the hand. So I'm going to shift to trump, I think, and start with my higher heart because of my diamond and spade point-oriented hand. Partners won the ace of hearts here. A nice card to see. Now, partner knows I won the queen of diamonds and is probably playing me for ace, king, queen. Though there are some situations where Peggy might duck with the ace. The odds are that I would continue diamonds if I was confident that East only had 2. My shift to trump here is a good hint that I only have 5 diamonds. Peggy probably has 3. So if I am partner here, I would consider either playing another trump or playing another diamond, asking me to continue trump through. So here comes another diamond. Obviously, I'll win that, and then I'm going to play the last trump here, which should get rid of all of the trump and dummy, preventing a ruff. Oh, partner wasn't thinking there, not that I was trying to put thoughts into partner's mind. Oh, how lovely. Partners won the ace of hearts and the 10 of hearts. So that tells me the jack is probably still outstanding somewhere. So I overtake here, and the question is, do I continue diamonds to maybe set up an uppercut, or do I play on clubs? I think I got to go with the diamonds. There we go. That's the jack of hearts. Now, my suit preference throughout the hand's been pretty consistent. I've been shouting spades, I think. Here comes the spade shift. It's a low spade spot, but it could be from a number of different holdings. And I'll play my lowest spade spot to encourage spades. There drops the queen. I'm guessing that's a stiff. I'll just give count on clubs. I have nothing of value in the suit. Partner seems to have quite a bit. So partner, I'm going to say this, definitely didn't forget that 3 diamonds was leaving salt. She had a great hand. And it turns out it was an especially great hand on defense. So there's the ruff. And now Peggy has to play clubs out of her hand, which is probably pretty damaging. She started with 1 spade, 3 diamonds, something like, I don't know, 6 hearts, and therefore 3 clubs. We might get the jack of clubs at the end here. There we go. Down 4, is it? I will take down 4. And I'm only at 11, and I had 12, but we had a ton of defense against hearts, and we defended very well. Looking at other tables here, a lot of folks are defending hearts and getting it down to normally 200 is enough for a great board on a hand, but here we did not just 1 trick better, but 2 tricks better, so a great result for us. And looks like every north-south is going plus here. The only question is how plus do you go? Two passes to me, and I have a hand that does open the bidding. I've counted it. It is 12 points. The question is, what do you open? And I think I'm going to open as a weak note trump rather than a spade here. In our system, we actually sort of have a choice as to whether or not we want to open these kind of hands, one major, one note trump, depending on the suit quality and side suits. With weak suit like this and power in all three side suits, I feel like this is the perfect hand to open this one note trump instead of a spade. Looks like it has bought for 1-0. Maybe I'll even get a spade lead. Wouldn't that be swell? Oh, swell indeed. So partner has two little spades, but we have surprising hidden spade strength. I can even drop my jack and 10 and 8 of spades, and my 6 and 5 are still good. Two spades, probably a fourth best spade, meaning the spade owners are probably split something like king, fourth, ace, queen, doubleton, something like that. So spades are going to be our source of tricks, hopefully. We have no quick tricks, though. So I think what we have to do is just hope that the opponents crash all their spade honors. Yeah, so it looks like king, fourth, opposite, ace, queen, doubleton. And West is going to find some kind of shift here. Looking at this dummy, the heart is probably the most attractive. So here I duck. It actually might be right to play king here. But I'm hoping that East flies ace and continues spades. That might not happen. I'm realizing I might have made a terrible mistake, but I am bailed out of my error. Perfect. And here comes that king of spades that I was expecting. Everything is going according to plan. The only question now is, how do I get dummy to enjoy that queen of hearts? The clubs are a prospect. Now, Peggy, if she's paying attention, should know that I actually have two good spades in hand. She might shift to a heart or one of the minors. So she's playing on hearts again. Now that she's playing on hearts, I can afford to, well, I'm going to win in hand, and then I'll probably just play the king of diamonds out of hand, see what the opponents play. If they take their ace of diamonds, that's fine. If they duck, it's probably fine too. Looks like they've ducked. So after they've ducked, I don't really want to play on either minor. I'm going to have to at some point. But first, I'll play on my spades and find some pitches. So I think these clubs are a little extraneous. West is getting rid of its hearts because he doesn't need them anymore. But one of them is going to be holding onto a heart here. I know that. Now, if I was a smart guy who counted points, I'd know that West started with the ace, queen of spades. You started with the king of spades and the ace, jack of hearts. That's 8. But I opened before East. Nobody showed up with the ace of diamonds. If anybody has it, it's probably East. Unfortunately, Peggy has ace, jack of diamonds. The good news is that she's probably unplayed. Oh no, I'm down. That's a pity. Now the truth of the moment. What's going on here? I know that East is out of hearts here. I think this is a loss no matter what. I think West's last card is a heart. So what do I do here? I play my king. Probably hope to drop the queen. I don't know. The queen is there. So I got unlucky, but actually, when you think about it, all the clubs and diamonds are poorly positioned anyway. The minus 100 here might not be terrible if the opponents have two hearts or something. And let's take a look. Looks like minus 100 here is not bad. The opponents are making not just two hearts, they're making four hearts, they're making three no, they're making five no. So I will absolutely take minus 100 all day. I have four interesting spades, but I also have a decent six card heart suit, and I'm not going to shy away from jumping to two hearts here, a weak jump over call. Yeah, thanks, partner. Um, Not really much I can do there, I think. I'm sort of pinned in my own hand. Actually, best defense can beat at four. And the way it beats at four is by, first of all, not giving up an extra heart trick. And they actually did avoid the second heart loser. But even more careful play can, I think, avoid setting up my spades in hand. They can enjoy the ace jack of diamonds, the ace queen of clubs. They enjoyed those cards, but also set up their hearts. So that requires a little work and a little, maybe, communication under the table. But certainly there's no way to make one no trump there. I'm in two hearts here. I seem to have bought it on my first bid. So let's see what partner's got. Partner has an interesting hand. We have a 10 card spade fit that we're not in, which is a little concerning. If we're in four spades is actually a pretty good contract. So I'm hoping that I didn't screw us over like this. The best way to play hearts is ace and king, and then hope they're 3-3. I have to lose this club here. I expect to pawn to continue clubs or rough in. Club heart to the king, club rough back, ace of hearts, heart out, something like that. Actually, I'm going to bluff a stiff queen of spades. If Peggy continues clubs, and my queen of clubs might not be as stiff, then I rough in ace of hearts, and there I hope for 3-3 hearts. I have to play out a heart, hoping that they're divided evenly, and then I can dodge a diamond. Peggy's definitely not playing a spade back here. It's a diamond. That's too bad. Oh well. So I can't avoid the diamond loser now. I just have to hope that the spade rough doesn't happen. Jack of clubs is a little concerning. Well, that's two heart losers, so I'm also going to lose the queen of hearts and a diamond. But that's just two more losers. I will make the contract at least. We'll play it out. But it is a pity that we didn't find our spades, and that's my fault because I preempted holding a good four card side spade suit. Partner had six of them, and we missed a game. We'll see how many other people do the same thing. I don't think we'll be alone, but it's probably not going to be an above average board for us, even though we did manage to go plus. And I think perfect defense probably beats it. Yeah, you can get a spade. Looks like it's actually pretty good for us. I think a lot of people really liked overcalling. Oh, board 11. Oh, board 10. Yeah, if I'm a little more patient, we might find our spade fit. But it looks like everybody's jumping to two hearts with my hand. I haven't found anybody who didn't. This North just bid one heart, letting South later bid two spades, and then of course John can raise to three spades. And you definitely want to be in spades with the North-South cards. I don't know if I'd sell out to four diamonds there. Four diamonds made five. Let's take another look back at 11. Again, a good result. Second from top, top, and then this one is it's up there. So overall, very good round. Yes, so on board 10, I don't think I had anything. I have maybe half an extra defensive trick than I need to, because I only have five diamonds. 18 high is a precision opener. So that's what I'm going to do. 16 plus. Artificial. There we go. And now we're having fun. Look, we're all the way back up to 57.8%, which is where we finished the past couple of weeks, halfway through the evening, which I will take. I don't think we've played that badly. A lot of our zeros are just bridge happening, malarkey happening. All right, David. Are you going to jump into our auction? Now, I don't know what David might bid. I have to wonder if I'm going to penalty double whatever David might bid, because I think David Trump can bid at this point. Nope. All right. So I'm going to alert, bid, explain, and this is just a passive relay. It doesn't say anything about my hand beyond what I've already stated. Now Emma will further describe her shape. Four hearts denies four spades. So I have an interesting hand. I have 8 controls. Let's get some more shape information. We might have a 4-4 minor suit fit. If she bids 2 spades, it shows 4 diamonds. If she bids 2 no trump, or 3 clubs, both of those bids show 4 clubs. 3 diamonds shows a 4-card heart suit with 3, 3, 3 in suits. 2 spades here, as I explained, shows 4 diamonds. So over 2 no trump, partner could have 3, 2, 2, 3, or even 1 spade and 4 clubs. So let's keep relaying. This is a hand where if partner has, more than 8 points, if partner has 12 points, 11 points, some useful cards, we might actually have a minor suit slam. So partner shape here is 2, 4, 4, 3. 2, 4, 4, 3 shape is actually not particularly useful because my doubleton spade is opposite her doubleton spade. And there's no roughing value doubleton opposite doubleton. If partner's doubleton was in clubs, then I would be overjoyed because my club losers go. I can rough her spade losers. If you guys were so nice, I'd want to strangle you for your system. Well, I get that. So this is a partner. Well, I think partners actually described her hand extremely clearly. She has 4 hearts. She has 4 diamonds. She has 2 spades. She has 3 clubs. She has 0 to 2 controls, with an ace being 2, a king being 1. We do not have enough for slam here. So I am signing off in 3 no trump. Thanks for playing. All right, so this cries out for a spade lead. And miracle of miracles, it didn't happen. And so let's take stock of what we have. 5 tricks in the majors, ace king of clubs at 7, easy 2 more in diamonds, probably a third that takes us up to 10. We might get an 11th in clubs. So we retain maximum flexibility by winning in dummy, and then we need to play on diamonds. So the relevant diamond positions are stiff ace of diamonds, an east hand, and then or ace 10 fourth and wests. So how do we account for those? Probably a club to the ace and then a diamond up. Interesting. Both of those are high club spots. Do they play upside down? Upside down attitude. Didn't say anything about count there. There's that 10 of diamonds I was keeping an eye out for. So if that's a singleton, I don't know if it's a singleton. Ooh, very interesting card. So this raises the possibility of a squeeze or a pseudo squeeze in the black suits. The squeeze cards being low club in hand, low spade in hand, or a crisscross if I think Archie might have king queen spades. But can I avoid making a decision so soon and just play on diamonds? Yes, I'll just play on diamonds. I also have to ask is if, okay, so that's a club. Very curious card. I think that guarantees that my club is going to win. Yes. So the clubs ended up being 3-3. This club is good. These diamonds are good. Those hearts are good. I have the rest of the tricks. So in a sense, we missed a slaying here, but we really didn't. And I'll claim it from here. That happened because, first of all, the lead was the wrong lead, and secondly, the club play by David gave a lot away. It's really tricky to find a lead here if you don't know what my hand entails. All that Archie knows is that I have 16 points, and I don't want to be in 4 hearts or 4 spades opposite partner's hand. Should be a good score for us. A spade lead is normal. Opposite a spade lead, or after a spade lead, we have the ace king of clubs, the ace of spades, 4 hearts. That's 7 tricks. We're going to struggle to get more. And there might be ways to get more by just playing winners and hoping you're squeezing somebody, but I don't think it works. On a spade lead, we're down. I have a 14 count with 4 spades, so I am opening the bidding if David passes, but I doubt David will. Probably David's going to open a heart or a club, and then I will bid my diamonds. Ah, they do. Okay. But I have a perfect double here, showing 4 of a major and 5 of a minor. And the opponents are stamening. I'm assuming 2 clubs is stamen, showing hearts. I'm guessing Archie has the heart fit, and they're going to end up in 3 hearts or something. Two new trump by East. I would be on lead against the no trump contract, and I have a very, very easy lead. It's the Queen of Diamonds, which promises the king, and with two outside aces, a king, queen, jack, and also a nine and a small card in that suit. I almost have a penalty double of three no trump, but not quite. So let's think about it for an ethically long period of time, and then after due contemplation and consideration, play the Queen of Diamonds. All right, so three diamonds in dummy. Uh, who knows how many diamonds partner has? If partner has at least two diamonds, then I have a running diamond suit. That eight of diamonds may or may not be what I'm looking for. I'm going to play the jack here because I also have the king. There's the 10. How lovely. Okay, so I have outside entries in either black suit. So after the jack of clubs, there's not much thinking here. I just win my ace and then take my winners. It's probably count, not that I can continue the club suit. Now I had 14. Dummy showed up with 5, with 7. If David has, 16, doesn't leave partner with much. But I think partner does have a heart card. Otherwise, David would have probably bid hearts, like open hearts. Two heart plays there. And the question is here, can I avoid playing my ace of spades right away? Can I afford to shift to hearts? Maybe. Try it. See what happens. Maybe we'll score the jack of spades or something. So for some reason, I think they had a spade fit. I don't think Emma's pitched enough spades. I think that went well. We got our bonus trick at the end there, which is a nice little touch. The bonus trick could be the difference there. There's a few people down 2. Getting it down 3 is worth all the match points. Partner red on white, but doesn't matter. That's still 11 to 13 in our system. With only 10, I have to pass. Wonder Trump is a pretty strong favorite here. I have 4 cards in the major suits, so there's a good chance the opponents have 2 of a major if only they could bid it. But it's very hard to bid it in this situation if you only have an 8 count with 5 major, or a 12 count with only 3 cards at most in one of your majors. But it looks like they've found their 2 heart bid, and over 2 hearts I have to decide if I want to compete. I could try 2 no trump, which I don't know how partner would interpret that. It probably should be minors in this sequence. With defense, I would just pass. I can't really have spades, otherwise I'd double or bid spades. So I think 2 no trump minors is probably my most accurate call. Partner has decided to pass me in 2 no trump. I can't imagine ever playing 2 no trump here to play, so I'm guessing partner probably has something in hearts and is intentionally passing me there. But it is what it is. So diamond lead from partner. Partner didn't want to be in a minor suit, so this looks like a doubleton. I have to decide how I want to defend this. So I could immediately go queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds, hope that I'm giving partner a ruff, and play back the 2 of clubs. If partner has the ace of clubs, we might get 2 club tricks. That feels good. I don't see any reason not to do that. No reason to play on clubs early. No reason to play on spades. So let's see what happens when this happens. So partner had 3. Um, it's probably fine. If partner had 5 clubs, she would have been 3 clubs anyway. So I can live with this. And I'll just politely inform partner that I have something in clubs if she wants to play on that suit. And let's do a little bridge math. I definitely didn't ask for a spade, but if we're doing a little bridge math, partner showed up with the ace of hearts, the nothing in diamonds, played a low spade here, and what else is going on? I don't know. But partner's nothing else in hearts. I hope partner did not underlead the king of spades here to cost a trick. If she only has 3 spades, that's probably safe. But if she has 4, then it was a unwise play, I think. She might still be under the impression that I started with, I don't know. Okay, yeah, underleading the king third there is not a terrible choice. Well, this is my first discard, and I'm happy to discard clubs. Partner does have the ace of clubs, a card I'm very happy to see. Hopefully we have another cashing club trick. It didn't disappear on the diamond, and indeed that is the case. Dummy's good. Partner does have a trump, but it can never score. So, good result for us. We got it down to, I don't think either of us has enough defense to be confident in a double of 3 hearts, but maybe it's correct at match points. Because if we are making 3 of a minor, then 3 hearts down 2 is a good save against it. So, we'll see where the field is. It's a little bit tricky to get to 3 of a minor with my hand opposite partners, but we'll see if the field's there. And plus 100 seems to be holding up. A lot of folks in the majors with the East-West cards going down. 2 no trump making, funnily enough, is the winning place for North-South. So as I expected, partner did pass for a reason. Let's review this round. It was a good one for us. Board 13, we took extra tricks and no trump because the opponents didn't lead their best suit, even though they were clued into our spade weakness. And that, I think, got us all the match points on the hand. That's right. On the next one, we beat 3 no trump by 3 tricks, which is an extra, again for a top. And then this last one, 3 hearts down 2 is pretty good. It's not as good as us making a part score, but it's better than most of the field. All right, it's Stephen and Rosie for this round number 6. And we're sitting at 65%, so we've picked it up a bit. I actually have a hand here. I just realized it's 20 high with a void. As far as 20 counts with voids go, not actually the most exciting. But still, playing precision, you're happy to open this nice and strong. There's a good chance partner just has, 6 spades of the queen and is bust. But if partner actually does have one of my suits, then there's serious slam possibilities here. Alan, welcome to the stream. Happy birthday to me. So, partner weak doesn't mean there's no game here, but it does make slam much less likely. And here, playing our version of precision, we bid 1 heart, even though we have longer diamonds than hearts. We're allowed to later bid diamonds to show the 2-suiter hand. Over 1 heart, partner usually describes instead of asks. So the 1 spade is not the most exciting bid here. There are more aggressive bids I can make than 2 diamonds, but I think I'm going to bid 2 diamonds here. If partner has another call in them, that's great. So partners decided to go 2 hearts here, probably taking preference with 3 hearts. And now I have to decide if I'm worth another call here. We're in a 4-3 fit. I'm nervous. No trump might be our best spot, but even then, it depends on the strength of partner's spade suit. I really don't want to get too far ahead of myself here, so I'm passing and hoping for the best. Going plus here might be the right call. So partner's got decent values for the bid, and we might have play in three no trump, unfortunately. But two hearts is going to be fun. So obviously, I need to rough this and get to work on the opponent's trump. But I think I'm going to do that indirectly by playing them off dummy and knocking out the ace of clubs first. In three no trump, we are actually off three aces. We just don't lose that much after those three aces. We do have five top diamond tricks and then whatever other suits exist. Interesting low club from east. Let's try the diamond up before the club rough. Happens. Looks like a doubles and diamond there. So why don't I play this guy, pitch a diamond. Then we'll rough a club. So Steven pitches his diamond. Works for me. I'll cash this guy. Rough you. Hopefully Steven's just down to the ace of hearts at this point. Looks like, yeah. So here I have to hope that Steven has another spade. There we go. Unfortunately, we were too conservative. We should be in game here. I think we have the values for it. I wonder if Tuno Trump is my call. It could be it. We went plus at least. Yeah, so 170 is not good. Unfortunately, little too tight there. Three no trump's actually down on perfect defense. With the ace jack of hearts offside, you can always set up two heart tricks for the opponents. The opponents can get their two heart tricks, two spade tricks, the ace jack of spades offside, to go along with the ace of clubs. So actually, and here I think I'm going to open this one heart. Three no trump is actually down on perfect defense. It might depend on who's playing it, but I think you depending on who's playing it, you can lead either major. Low spade always works. In hearts, I think there is a way to beat four, but actually no. Four hearts is always on. Three no trump is always down. Look at me playing in the right denomination, even if it's a little too conservative. Ah, there we go. Some people who miss the game just like us and go down in game. Not quite like us, but almost. Partner's double here shows either four spades, like a negative double, or actually some hands with five spades and game forcing values. With three spades of the 10, I think I'm just going to bid two hearts here. I'd rather rebid my hearts with five to the ace king than lie about a fourth spade. I think that's the accurate call with my hand. And I obviously can't bid two no trump, three clubs. But we'll see what partner bids. I don't think I was too slow before my two heart bid. These are the kind of auctions that, if you're attuned to them, you can pick up on the opponent's shape just by how long it takes them to show five when they're promising six. Little tempo clues can yield a lot. I have a funny feeling we're in a 5-2 here. Partner did not bid three diamonds, notably. So, oh, I guess partner was looking for spades. Uh, Note that East bid diamonds, led a spade. I have to decide if this is a finesse worth taking or one I should hold off on. Now, East did find a bid, and we're off, 5 points in the minors and 5 points in the majors. And Steven didn't preempt. Steven should really have all the points here. I don't feel like I want to duck here. I think playing low from dummy is a little too revealing there. I don't need the pitches, so I'm going to start with a queen. And then just play high spade spot here. If spades are in fact 5-1, I want this to look more like a doubleton. All right, and even if they are 5-1, this is the part where we hope that the queen third of hearts is in East's hand, which is actually not that unlikely. And hey, now I don't even have to take diamond finesse. Hopefully. East roughed with the 8 of hearts doesn't really mean anything. No? Ah, look at that. Me losing, as usual. East started with 2 hearts and 1 spade. 5-5 in the minors. Decided to overcall 2 diamonds. Actually, I don't know if it's 5-5. It could be 6-4. Maybe the king of diamonds is offside. I'm going to claim it up. This might not be great. I think it's probably right at match points to just take the finesse here, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's people declining it. The spade lead is obvious. Everybody's leading a spade, but you also lead a spade from a doubleton spade there. And that's the reason I took the finesse. Wait. Oh, that's board 16. I was like, we weren't in 3-0. But yeah, I'm not convinced 420 is a good score here. Some folks are in 6, and some other folks are in 6. I guess we were conservative 2 hands in a row. I don't love 6 no trump here. It's 18 opposite 12 balanced hands. You generally want to stay out of those. It needs a little bit of luck, which I don't think it gets on minor suit lead. Minor suit lead just because it doesn't blow a trick. So 6 hearts by North, I think, is a similar situation. Yeah, it should be down 1. Meaning that in 4 hearts it could have made 5, which I knew. I just have to not yield the spade draw. Partners, no trump showing 11 to 13 here, and I have this is 11 myself. I really hope partner remembers that this is a penalty double. For a few times now, partners interpreted this as takeout. I think we've tried to explain that it's penalty, but if this ends up getting pulled, I'm just going to be 3 no trump because I think we have plenty of playing strength here. So Alan, I'm seeing your comment here about board 16. Yeah, so I am worth another call after 2 hearts. I think 2 no trump. I think 2 no trump is a perfectly reasonable call. I should have done that. I mean, it's possible that partner has 4 little spades and the opponents can cash 5 spade tricks against whatever. As usual, partner pulls my penalty double, but I'm beyond caring. I'm just going to go 3-0, and we're going to make it because the strong hand's on lead, and I've got an impressive dummy over the strong hand. Jordan, welcome to the stream, and thank you. Rosie's still waiting before passing. I don't really know what Rosie can have the double with here because I've got that hard suit. But yeah, it's only 11 high, but it's 11 points that work really well in this auction. So I definitely feel like we're favored for 3-0, even on like a 22 pointer like this. Of course, if we pass two hearts double, we get a top board. But when have you ever seen partner pass one of my penalty doubles? So let's count tricks here. We've got what? The Jack of Hearts is an East hand? Well, that's a trick we would have lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top tricks. That's pretty good. And then trick number 9, it's either coming from 13th diamond or from some kind of fortuitous circumstance in clubs. We're going to have to figure out how we want to play the minors here. I don't know what Emma's going to want to do. The clubs are stronger. We've lost 2 tricks. I think probably she cashes her hearts and pitches a diamond and then just prays that the clubs work out. You'll notice this was a 22 high card point, 3-no trump. That is probably at this point favored to make, and honestly, that makes sense. Steven's definitely holding on to a bunch of clubs here. I don't really feel great about this, but fortunately, Steven is splitting his honors. That would discourage me from taking this club finesse here. I think Steven's pitched a couple spades now. You can afford to cash that ace of spades here. You don't have an entry back to your hand, so I think this was a blunder. And Steven has a long club. So you're in a bit of trouble here. Maybe Rosie plays a spade. Oh, that's useful. Maybe somebody gets squeezed. Who knows? Maybe Steven throws off. Oh, he does it! Yeah, we did it! We did it! Yeah! Look at that. Awesome. That beats 2 hearts double down 3 all day. Look at that. Emma knows what she's doing. Oh, look at this train of plus scores. This is always down on proper defense. There's no squeeze. Passive defense just yields 8 tricks. And with 4-2 clubs and eventually the ability to set up a long spade, the defense can come to 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and either a club or a spade. So 3-no trump should always be down here, but sometimes you spray and you pray. Now, defending against 2 hearts is a funny scenario here. We've got a diamond and a couple clubs to go along with 3 spades. That's 6 tricks, and that's avoiding the heart suit entirely. In hearts, we're probably going to take 2 more heart tricks, so it's probably down 3. Nobody else is, of course, going to be in 2 hearts by West, but 600 there should be solid, and it'll be a top. Board 16, I was way too conservative. We're deserving a bad score here. It actually ends up being right in the middle because plus scores are good at this club. But yeah, we have enough power to go to 3-0. On board 17, we pushed to 4 hearts. Well, actually, we didn't push. We were conservative to stop in 4. And who was playing it? I was playing it. I made a bad guess in spades. And accordingly, I only took 10 tricks instead of 11. But it still beats the folks who go to slam and go down. So take that. And then last, should be a top. Oh, after 16, could have longer diamonds. Alrighty. So good round again. We're doing pretty good here. We got 6 boards left to play. We're sitting at a cool 65%. That could be our first win in a very long time. Actually, we might have had like a 57% win, but we're still at 65. This is Noble Poise and Terry 360. Noble Poise is a regular. It's Karen. Terry, don't see as much at this club. I don't know if they've been around before. So I have a standard 1-0 trump opener. We can't do that in our system. So I have to open this 11 to 16 2+ diamonds. My 1-0 trump rebid will describe my hand very precisely, though, showing about 15 or 16 balanced. And in some situations, that can get us to a cheaper 1-0 trump contract. In other situations, it'll get partner to invite with maybe a 9 count that partner might otherwise be averse to doing. So, Cherry is, not Terry is contemplating a bid. Probably is just going to pass, but there you go. Usually it's a diamond stack when they do that. Now it's Emma's turn. Emma's business spade. And my 1-0 trump rebid here describes my hand pretty well. 15 or 16 balance. We haven't drilled enough the invitational sequences here. I think we may or may not have some artificiality involved. But I've got to buy it in 1-0 trump, so that's good. I have 3 good spades in support of partner. My diamonds could be valuable. I don't know. Probably not. I'm guessing Terry's got something in diamonds. The 9 of hearts lead is fascinating. Probably denies the 10. No indication of any fancy leads here. We got 4 spade tricks, 2 aces in the reds. Yeah. If that's king 10-9, there's a queen here. I hope the queen gets played because that could set up my jack. So that's good. Now, what do? I think I have 2 choices. One is slowly try to set up the queen or 10 of clubs. One is play on spades. I could start with hearts too, I suppose. What's responsible? Probably just playing my spade owners first. I don't really need entries to dummy. If I set up a club winner, they're going to give me that club winner at some point. I don't need to worry about getting to it. So let's get them pitching. Thank you, Alan. Yes, it was a priceless reaction to a priceless defensive error. There's 1 club on the table. There's 2 clubs on the table. And this is a diamond off the table. And so here I have to decide if I want to throw in jack or take a deep finesse of the 10. I'll try finessing the 10 and see what happens. Hopefully we get lucky. We do not get lucky. Here comes the queen of hearts. So it looks like something funny was happening in the heart suit, and they got their signals crossed. I hadn't seen them play together before, so I was sort of hoping that that might happen. They'd have a misunderstanding there. Now, of course, my weak spot is clubs. But if they don't attack clubs, I'm home free. I got the jack of heart, these diamonds. If they do attack clubs, I have to decide if I put in the queen or the 10. I think the 10 is probably an obvious play here, but if I play low from dummy here, it'll encourage West to fly high more than playing the 10 might. So there's the queen of diamonds. And fortunately, they didn't continue clubs, so I'm going to win all my diamonds and make 3. Look at that. Nice. Those 1-note trumps are so fun and tactical. All kinds of fun little tricks you can play on the opponents when all the points are distributed evenly around the table. Nobody knows what anybody has, and you can wreak havoc. Could be the agent of chaos. Ooh, looks like we got a plus streak going. We had a minus streak going earlier. But the contract has been bought and sold at 1 Hart. Partners passing almost certainly with a Hart stack. So that informs how I'm going to defend. But I think how I'm going to defend is pretty obvious. Lead a top diamond and see what partner thinks. Let's start with a king. Dummy's broke. Nothing dummy can do. I think this is a hand where Declare's going to really struggle to get to dummy. So I'm going to try cashing both of these diamonds. If partner started with a stiff diamond, and indeed partner does, I need to tell partner what to play back. With the jack of spades, I'm going to encourage a spade back because I can prevent that 10 from being an entry. Partner with 3 cards in the minors. I've been pretty loud about my spade preference here, but I don't think partner has a 5-card spade suit because partner would have been that. So it's probably at most 4. I'm going to put West on maybe 6 hearts here. Now, I don't need any of these minor cards anymore. So let's clear up the diamond situation for one. Oof. Some contracts are just no fun to play. And we got our plus 300 here. Patient pass by partner. Perfect bid. If I double, I wonder if they escape. They don't really have a double. But yeah, plus 300 there's actually pretty normal, I think. With 11, this is an easy 11 to 13 note trump opening. Perfect events gets it down to, I think, a trick got burned off into the atmosphere at some point. Probably one of the trumps. I'm guessing West needs to do some work in terms of, I don't know, pinning the 8 of hearts with the 10 of hearts so that the 7 or 6 or both of hearts can score, something like that. You can get 2 spades, the ace, queen of hearts, and if you can get one of your low hearts to score, you'll only go down 2. At our table, I think none of the low hearts end up scoring. 2 hearts here is not a transfer, it's to play. We do not play transfers in this situation, so I pass, and we land in our cute little 9 or 10 card fit, hopefully. All right, so partner did not forget that we don't play transfers. Emmy's pretty good at remembering system stuff most of the time. And compared to most people who would be playing our system, she does really well because a lot of our system stuff is really weird. Not just in terms of being unusual, but also I would describe it as asymmetric in a lot of cases. So Emma does a good job memorizing things like relays and certain sequences, different variations depending on position and vulnerability. So, club suit is gone from Emma's hand, and now come the heart finesses. So she's going to lead up to her whatever. There comes the ace of hearts. Usually when people fly ace there, they either have the queen or that's a stiff ace. We'll discover that soon enough. I think you can afford to rough with the 10 of hearts here, but I'm not an expert. Interesting play there. I don't like it, but it worked here. Yeah, ace was stiff, so West will win the queen of hearts, and now it just comes down to minimizing spade losers. And because West is playing the ace of spades here, um, that almost certainly marks West with the queen of spades, in my opinion. So what you do, you win your ace of diamonds. Actually, the fact that West didn't play the queen of hearts back makes the rest of the hand trivial. You play your king of spades, you cross run. If West had played the queen of hearts and then something back like a spade, I think you have to take a reffing finesse in spades, and I think West is the strong favorite to hold the queen of spades. This is why you shouldn't pay me anything. Of course, by the time you start taking that reffing finesse, that's eventually discovered. Well done, partner. Nice little part score comes in. Um, this claim needs to be accepted because there's two trump and dummy, and the opponents do not have any trump in their hands. So yeah, board 19, I definitely did that. Many of my plays were hoping the opponents would, in sensing weakness, make a blunder, or in sensing fake strength, shift away. I do that a lot in Wonder Trump contracts, and that's something that varies greatly on the strength of the opponents you think you're playing against. And that's not just like how strong they are individually as players, but also whether you think they trust each other's card. 150 there, tied for top. I guess we're just going to count this one down as the opponents forget to accept the claim. Plus 300 there, good for tied for top. Um, I think they're probably not at the table this time. Forgot that the hand's not over. Oh, here we go. This is a normal contract. Nothing exciting here. Of course, nobody else is in two hearts making three because I said it's a normal contract and everybody's doubled or passing it out or being in diamonds. Uh, two hearts is a perfectly normal spot that everybody should be in. I say everybody should be in it, and then it's like, oh, it's 11 opposite 7, and nobody has a 6 card suit. How do they even bid? That's a good point. But we did, so that's why we're doing well. So I can you do that? I think you don't get to see if your partner's accepted, right? You can see if partner rejects the claim, because then the claim's canceled. But if it's scallops. Scallops are good. The truth is, I underbid. I think both boards 16 and 17, and yet we're unpunished because you can do really well just by being in the part score, taking more tricks than the other folks. But yeah. Oh, board 17. Do you go high on trick one? In theory, that six could be from the king, right? I can't rule it out, and the odds of that leading to the king, leading to a spade back and a ruff, and the ruff doesn't cost a trick, all of those things are pretty low. One other thing I could do at that point is actually run the jack of hearts off of dummy, pinning one of the 9 or the 10 once I see the 8, and then I can then finesse the remaining one and then capture the 4 with my 6. All right, final round, Henri and Margot. And I have points this time. It makes up for last Thursday when actually I averaged under 7 points, which is remarkably low. I'm not a statistician, but I took a look at the odds of scoring on average fewer than 7 points over the course of a 24 board session. And the odds are astronomical. It's something like 1 in 10,000, maybe less. And I'd never picked up cards that bad. I mean, I've been in the 8 to 9 range a few times, for sure. And you remember your bad sessions. But having one hand with over 12 points and having most of your hands be like 5 or fewer points, that's scarring. You can't forget it. And here, question. Do I want to just bid game? Do I want to explore? I think I'm going to be conservative here and bid Ogus. I want to know if partner's got a bust hand, bidding a white on red week 2 or not. Oh, yeah. asking about partner's hand suit. So partner's actually partner's bust. And opposite a bust partner, I think what I do is I just go 3 hearts here. And if we have 10 tricks, then we have 10 tricks. But I will take the chance of there only being 9 tricks and us beating all the folks in 4 hearts. It's match points, right? It is or it isn't. And I'm starting to feel it more isn't than is on this hand. So partner actually has some valuable cards here. The Queen of Spades and Queen of Diamonds and Stiff Club are all working cards here. We might actually make 4 anyway, as it turns out. But who knows? Maybe the hearts are 4-0 the wrong way or something. Also, there's a extra diamond loser that we sort of need to keep an eye open for, but no, it vanishes. Also, there might be a spade ruff. See, lots of ways to go down in 4 here. It's by no means obvious. Also, partner can cash ace king clubs pitching the queen of spades here if she's afraid of a spade ruff. She didn't do that. She wasn't punished. That's what happens when you sign off in 3. Partner's suit is obviously bad. The question is this good hand? Because it's queen third, stiff. And, I think it might be. There's no controls, like aces or kings is the issue. So, ultimately, I guess I chose, well, should have gone for a 3-note trump might have been reasonable as well. I'd have to study the position more. But yeah, I think most of the field's going to be in 4 hearts here, so this might not be such a great board. But I mean, like, spades are 4-2. I guess you could pitch the spade loser. But then you might have trouble pitching the diamond loser. I don't know. Looking at both hands, you definitely want to be in game. Probably 4 hearts. All right. So I have very little. And this might be bad. It's a preemptive 3 hearts on a totally flat hand. But we play precision, so I know that partner's limited. Partner can't have that much. There's a good chance that East has points and was looking forward to coming in over 2 hearts with a double or something. But 3 hearts might shut them out. Anyway, we're going to go for minus 300, and it's going to be sad. We have some losers. That's for sure. The opponents do have a part score in whatever. So we're going to get our minus score, and our positive score streak is going to snap. The question is this bad enough? So on the previous one, it looks like most of the field's in game. I was a little too conservative. Yeah, I guess I should have bid it. Here, good thing Hart Finesse is working. But also, there's no hard loser for the opponents at whatever their part score is. They have to lose beyond the ace, I suppose. No hard loser. Three spades and maybe the king of clubs. It's like they can make 3 clubs. Can we avoid going down more than 1? We still have to lose 3 diamonds and a club, so we're going to be down 1 unless a miracle occurs. They play ace and a club. We rough a club. We've blocked the spades anyway for the elimination play, so it's not going to work. And here, yeah, I mean, yeah, you do need to draw this last trump. And then I guess you can try a club up. I don't know if it'll work. It worked. And we made 3 hearts because Emma's a genius and I am appropriately aggressive at bidding. Look at that. I made up for my previous wild underbid with my current wild overbid. Let's take a look at these 22s. So this hand, East open, South overcalled. It's easy to get to 4. Here, 2 hearts, and then 3 no trump is alerted as August, which is lol. 2 4, 2 4, 2 4. August sign off. August sign off. 3 passes into the heart part score, and then North passes, which is an underbid. But anyway, as much as it's not a good board, it's tied for bottom. It's tied with 3 other people. It's not the worst thing in the world. And on this hand, we're going to get a top. So look at that. Wait, hang on a sec. Did we dodge a diamond loser too? Did we just make 4? What? What? Wait. Did I miss something? Was I asleep? Obviously, we dodged the club loser, but yes, the king got smashed. Look at that, 170, keeping that plus streak alive. That should be a good score. All right, we got a plus score going for the entire second half of the evening. Let's see if we can make it 13 in a row. Lucky number 13. And obviously, we got there by a bit of underbidding, mostly by me, especially on 22. Actually, I don't entirely blame myself for the underbid, though. It's joint responsibility. There's a lot of hands where partner has worse stuff than what partner did there. Okay, but on the hand in question, I'm sorry, on our hand right now, I have the 1 heart choice or the 1 club choice. Ooh, it's a strong hand. I'm going to start with 1 heart and just bid diamonds, and then bid diamonds again, and that describes my hand. I think that should be sufficient. I don't need partner giving detailed descriptions of their 4-card spade suits or anything here, so just bidding my hand and letting partner decide should be fine. Oof, excuse me. Now, 2 hearts here, yeah, is what it is. Just a raise. Here, this is a help suit game try. And Kevin got the Twitch stream names correct this time. So that's very good. Usually 1 or both names are wrong in that, but that's okay. It's usually when I'm taking the night off and Alan's taking over the show. All right, so we're up to 4 hearts, and I have to decide if I'm worth any action over 4. My singleton club might be useful. I might have a trick or 2 on defense. I think it's probably enough to double 5 clubs, but anyway, I've gotten to 4 hearts. Partner knows that I'm limited, so partner's not playing me for too much in the way of high card strength, but I have plenty of shape and controls. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she's got for dummy. Okay, so that's a really good dummy. You accept any game try with this hand. And the repeated bidding from East is indicative of a hand with some value. Hopefully it's not 8 clubs. If it's 8 clubs, then that ace of clubs is going to get eaten like an animal here. Question is, do I duck to avoid the 8 clubs trap? I think if East had 8 clubs, East would have jumped in clubs, so I think I'm safe to play the ace here. And now comes the moment of truth. How do I play the heart suit? The heart suit, is interesting because East has strength because East's bid freely at the 4 level, but East also has length and clubs, so is more likely to be short on hearts. I don't know what to do. I think probably ace king of hearts and then heart up to the jack accounts for a few different possible holdings here. Like I think that 3 hearts the queen and west, and okay, so that worked out. I did drop that stiff queen, and I'm not going to play Margot for queen 10 doubleton because uh, she's not a bad player, but I don't think that's in her wheelhouse. Now, in terms of the diamonds, I'm going to start with the queen. It's going to get covered, I think, and that's fine. It makes the diamonds a little simpler to set up. Actually, what I might do here is see if if diamonds are 4-1, can I pitch 2 spades? No, I can't pitch 2 spades. I have to start with the hearts. Okay, I'm going to let this ride. Not the 10. Good. Right, and I overtake, and I pull the last trump, and I set up the diamonds. There's that. I think I played low here. And that's why I play low. Wish I had the 7 of diamonds in hand. I don't, but I can live without it. Looks like we're taking 12 tricks here. 12 should be good for a top, I think. We played it pretty well, I'd say. And look at that beautiful plus score streak. What a sight. We might even get over 70 here. It depends on how bad 22 is compared to the field. So 22 is definitely going to drag us down. 23, though, is that as good as I think it is? It's tied for top. It's better than 22 is bad, but it doesn't pull our score up in combination with 22. And then 24 could be a top. We shall see. Looks like it might be a top. It's bad. But if I need suit fillers, it's good. So let's join a table. Let's see how Dorian and Stephanie are doing. They're in 4 hearts by North, and the defense has taken 1 trick. What do they do now? Depending on how it's played, I think the defense can always get 2 more tricks. But actually, here, yes, I think the defense gets 2 more. On a diamond play, you win that. You play a club out, gets roughed. You remembered to pull the last trump, but this hand's end played, and you should know that East has all the club points. Here it doesn't matter because East has both the king jack of diamonds. If you're North, you just need to make sure you don't misguess on these clubs because the re-entry is in East's hand in the diamond suit. You don't necessarily know that though. So if you decide not to pull the last trump, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, this king of diamonds here makes it easy. If I'm east, I don't know, I put the queen of clubs on the table. I don't know, low club maybe, but I'm not east. It was north. Took 12 tricks, so I did okay. Oh, look at these plus scores. Oh, so many wildly underbid hands, so little punishment. Okie dokie. Let's. This contract is 5 hearts by north. So there we go. Not quite a 70%er, but 69.27 is a pretty nice score, I must say. And I think we earned it with solid card play, and we weren't punished for our blunders, which is always lovely to see. Just beautiful things happening every hand where the opponents misdefend, our important scores come in, we get an extra over trick to make it smell good. Just a really solid game. Very nice. Indeed. Thanks. No, we didn't get every judgment call correct, but we weren't punished really for our poor judgments. Like even on 22, what we got a 18.8% board because we didn't overbid to something that nobody else is in. Thank you for watching the stream. Hey,